स्वागत है आपका एक और एपिसोड में जहां हम बात करते हैं सीयूईटी से रिलेटेड सारे सवाल और जवाबों के। तो आज हम आए हैं श्री अरबिंदो कॉलेज और चलते हैं सीधा प्रोफेसर मंजू मैम के पास। सो वेलकम अगेन मैम, हम एक बार और आपका स्वागत करते हैं। और ये वाला एपिसोड थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग होगा क्योंकि अब एक्शन का वक्त आ गया बच्चों के। तो थैंक यू, आप इतना टाइम देते हो बच्चों के
Welcome,
लिए।
no problem. It's no problem as long as the students are feeling held.
तो मैम अब वो मोमेंट आ गया, फर्स्ट कट ऑफ रिलीज हो गई है फाइनली। तो कुछ बच्चों को एडमिशन मिल चुके होंगे, कुछ को शायद ना भी मिले हो, पर अब मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि अब आगे के स्टेप बच्चे क्या फॉलो करें।
Yeah, many students would have got admission, and in their portal, if they log in, they would see that they've been allotted, say, for example, any course, BSc Life Sciences in Sri Aurobindo College, and they would also see their score which has been used for this one. So, if you are allotted a seat already, then you see that you have two options existing there to accept. In fact, there is no other option. You have to accept this seat. If you don't accept it, meaning you are out of the admission process. So whatever it is, whatever has been offered to you in the admission in the first round, you are bound to accept that seat. Otherwise, you'll be out of the admission process. So as soon as you accept the seat, then say I'm taking the example of my college. So if you have accepted, then it will be seen on our portal. In our college, when we log in, we see that so and so students have accepted this seat in Sri Aurobindo College. After this, we will check all your documents, and if we are happy with your documents and we are feeling satisfied, we will click document verify. And in your portal, you will see that the college authorities have verified your document and they have approved your admission. After this is done, you will see a link appearing on your dashboard. That link for fees is generated and you are expected to pay the fees. So basically these are 2-3 things. For a normal student whose everything is going fine, they have to accept their seat and then their documents will be verified by the college, and if their college is satisfied with those, they'll be given a admission link and they have to pay they will be given a payment link in their dashboard and they are supposed to pay fees by clicking that link, right?
अगर किसी बच्चे ने फीस जमा कर दी तो मतलब उसका एडमिशन डन?
Yes, if he has submitted the fees, meaning he has passed the steps which are involved in the admission process first round. But the point is, after this, he has to either upgrade this or freeze this. If he is happy with this, that is okay, and he will freeze this, meaning his application will not be considered in further rounds. But if he says upgrade, that means his application will be considered for future rounds. He has to select any one of these. If he doesn't do any one of these, then again, there is a risk of being out of the admission process, because you have to take this action. Same way, if you don't take action when you are allotted seat, then also you are out of the admission process. So your action is very, very important. If your portal place keeps lying idle, meaning you are gradually will be out. So you have to make sure that you have accepted your seat allocation, and if you are reasonably happy with that, don't forget to press freeze.
मैम मैंने रिसेंटली नोटिस किया है कि आपका फोकस फ्रीज पे बहुत ज्यादा है, ऐसा क्यों?
Yes, I agree that I believe in freeze because I am feeling that the students are getting so much of feedback and they have intelligently prepared their preference list. So it would be a small difference. It is not that they are getting into Aurobindo but they were expecting Hindu college. It is not going to happen. These will be the small difference, and they have done all their homework before they have filled this preference list. That is one thing. And second is, if you freeze this, meaning your admission is over and you can go and start join the college and start going to the classes. Why waste time unnecessarily, because classes are starting from 29th. And third important thing, which has recently I have observed, and that's my personal feeling once again, because if the newspaper says there will be 50% increase in the seat, what does that mean? That the maximum, meaning the college is already taking 50% extra student. So if the college is taking 50% extra, that means it is very less likely that he'll offer the seats in upgrade. So why take the risk in upgrade? Maybe in upgrade you don't get it, and why delay the things? Because then your application will be going around in the portal. If in any of the stages, if any of the rounds If you are allocated a seat again and you didn't pay attention to it, your admission you'll be out of the system. So I feel if you have prepared your preference list intelligently, and there'll be small differences, not many differences which you are expecting. And if you are reasonably satisfied with your admission, it makes sense to freeze it and start going to the classes. This is what I felt. This is my personal opinion.
मैम मुझे लगता है कि कुछ बच्चे अब भी सेटिस्फाई नहीं होंगे अपने कॉलेज या सब्जेक्ट से, तो वो अपग्रेड करना चाह रहे होंगे, तो मुझे अपग्रेड का एक प्लस पॉइंट और माइनस पॉइंट भी बताएं.
Right. Upgrade is meant only for those students who wants their rank to be, meaning their offer is revised and you get a better offer. So why I said there will not be huge differences, but the small differences also matters to them. In that case, they can go for upgrade. So you ask benefit and the loss they will have. If they press upgrade, they have chances that they get a better option. Even small difference makes a difference to them, so they should go for upgrade. But the risk with this is that they have to be very vigilant because they are no more in their previous round, and if they are offered a seat in any of the rounds, they have to accept that. They can't come back. They can't come back to their previous seat. So this is where your wisdom lies. That is why I was saying that when you have prepared your preference list, you would have thought of all these things. And if you still feel that you need to upgrade, please go for it.
तो मैम मुझसे कुछ बच्चों ने यही पूछा है कि उनके पोर्टल पे अपग्रेड का ऑप्शन ही शो नहीं हो रहा है.
Right. There will be no upgrade option for those students who have already got their first preference. So if it was your first preference and there is no chance for upgradation, you will not see that icon there in your portal.
तो एक केस ऐसा भी है कि फर्स्ट कट ऑफ में कुछ बच्चों को सीट एलोकेट नहीं हुई होगी और उनके पोर्टल पे कुछ शो नहीं हो रहा होगा, तो अब वो क्या करें?
Right, they cannot do anything except waiting because none of their preferences was in the list, meaning till where in the cutoff where the college and program has been offered. So they cannot do anything except waiting for the further rounds if they are allocated a seat in the next rounds.
तो हम जैसे कि बहुत डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म है ये, तो आजकल बहुत साइबर क्राइम भी हो रहा है, तो मैं चाहूंगा कि आप बच्चों को ये बताएं कि जो वहाँ पे उनको फीस पे करनी है उसका लिंक कहाँ से मिलेगा?
Yes, we talked about this earlier also because whatever you are doing for admission in Delhi University, everything will be done on the portal. The colleges don't send you any emails. Same is for payment and same is for the if your documents have some problem. Meaning if your mark sheet is not correct, the college will send you a message through the portal and you will see a message has come. And same way fees link will also come in your portal. So what you understand out of this is that you have to keep looking at the portal if there is some message or news for you, and university website also, so that if you have some new notification which is coming out, that is the most trustworthy and reliable source rather than just discard, because in this season usually the cybercrime people also become very active and in a hurry maybe you will feel and you are getting desperate. So don't get desperate before making any payment. Just think for a while to whom this payment is going to go. So you'll be safe that way.
तो हम एक प्रोसेस और होता है डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन, तो उसमें कुछ चांसेस होते हैं कि हमारा एडमिशन ही कैंसिल हो जाए या फिर सीट ही रिजेक्ट हो जाए?
Yes, document verification is a very important step and many students get their form rejected there. The college has full right to reject, and the mostly rejections come from where I tell you is the category certificate, that you submit the category certificate, and that especially non-creamy layer, it has to be after 31st March 2024. If it is earlier, your application is rejected. Same way for EVS category, if the certificate has to be latest, if it is not latest, it will not be accepted. Same way I tell you, there are a lot of students who have spelling errors in their father's name, in their village, town, or OBC category, their town or whatever. These things are very serious and any error in this will not be accepted by the college. So before submitting your application, I hope you made sure. And if there are any chances, please get your documents ready so that you can convince the college that your certificates are right. So that is the main thing. The spelling errors are also not accepted for category certificate. I hope you have done your work sincerely.
तो एक क्वेश्चन ये भी है कि जिसमें बच्चे बहुत ज़्यादा कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं कि अगर उन्होंने अपग्रेड का ऑप्शन दबा दिया, अब वो कॉलेज जाएं या घर रहें या फिर क्या करें?
If you have pressed upgrade, that means what? You are not okay with your previous offer and you will be given another offer. So then no point going to the college where you have paid fees. Everything of yours will be adjusted at the portal, and you should hope for the new offer which is being made, which is in your preference list. Maybe you will get some other offer, and then you have to decide if you are okay with that, accept it and press freeze. Then only you can finalize that you have taken admission in that college.
तो मैम लास्ट में मैं ये चाहूंगा कि कुछ बच्चों का शायद कहीं ना हुआ हो, क्योंकि अभी तो फर्स्ट कट ऑफ है, तो आप उनको थोड़ा मोटिवेट करें.
Right. I will not motivate on, in air. I will just tell them the trick how they can fit themselves best in this system. Is after this first list admission is over, the university will display how many seats are remaining in which courses. And again, the window will open where you can rearrange your preferences. If you are intelligent enough, you will change your preferences where you are likely to get in the second list. So keep working, but the actual problem is coming where your expectations are not realistic. Please make your preference list according to your marks. There are a lot of people to help you and guide you. So you didn't get in the first list. Why? Because your expectations were not realistic. Otherwise, students are filling 50 preferences. One of them must be realistic, right? All your 50 were not realistic. So I wish you best of luck. And what I suggest you again is change your preferences accordingly so that it is realistic and based on data. What data university is providing, that these many seats are vacant in these many courses and these many colleges. So why not opt for them based on, you also know your simulated score. So even then you cannot fit yourself. I think then the only situation is that your score is so low that you are not fitting anywhere. If that is the situation, you must not regret it, because it happens sometimes that your score was very low. But if you are missing just because of your mistakes, then you will be responsible for that. So take decisions based on data, based on information, and based on the situation, and I'm sure you will be successful. I wish you best of luck.
So yeah, that's all for today, ma'am. And thank you so much. आप फिर से इतना टाइम दिया. अभी आगे और भी कट ऑफ आएंगे, लिस्ट आएंगे, तो हम कोशिश करेंगे आपके पास आते रहें और बच्चों की मदद हम करते रहें. तो थैंक यू सो मच. और आप भी अपने कमेंट हमारे कमेंट बॉक्स में डालें, हम पर्सनली आपको रिप्लाई करते हैं बहुत जल्दी. सो या थैंक यू.